Hello and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to American Truck Simulator. Louisiana is the place to be right now and I am going to stay here. In the last episode I delivered some stuff to New Orleans and that's where I got my current cargo, which is a double trailer IBC containers, and with this nice cargo in tow I'll make my way to Monroe, and with this I'll stay here, as I said, in Louisiana and take off one more city off the list we have to visit. The weather is nice and sunny, very different from Winterland.
Turn left.
Maybe I'll visit it later on my own again. I need to do a few more deliveries from and to Winterland to get this event done as well. Since Christmas is already over, I should keep going at it, but it's only, I think, 2 or 3 more deliveries to go and then I'm done, so not too much of a hassle. As well as this event, which is also not that much to do anymore. I visited one or another city on my own when I did a few other Winterland deliveries here in American Truck Simulator. So there's not that much left to do, I guess. But we also have time until February, if I'm remembering correctly, so there shouldn't be any need to hurry too much, but yeah. I'd like to get it done and explore a little more of the map for places I haven't been before. Oh, it's been a while since I have seen this camping van. And we have a tiny chapel. Looks pretty cute. All I want for Christmas is you. In Japan. I know it's a little bit exaggerated, but they basically know 2 Christmas songs which are so extremely overrepresented in radios, in department stores, shopping centers and everything. And one of them is Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You, and the other one is Wham! Last Christmas. Basically, in Japan, Christmas is almost depression-inducing with this last Christmas in a never-ending loop wherever you go. It's yeah. But for some reason they love it. Maybe because they don't know what the lyrics are about. And because the event of Christmas is very different from what the Christmas I know is about. So basically it's
Keep left.
Valentine Day 2.0, where yeah, couples have a nice Christmas Eve out, and not as much as the family get together we are used to, or I am used to at least. But yeah, that's probably because Japan isn't Christian at all. So it's just like any other commercial event. But I think that's the same for most so-called Christian countries as well, because I have a feeling most people don't really celebrate Christmas because of the Christian values. Well, myself included. I'm born and raised Christian. Not like hardcore Christian, but yeah, basic Christian values and stuff. But fortunately my parents were not the type who are hardcore church goers every Sunday and all this Bible stuff. Just simply living for Christian values, and that's it. So from my perspective, I'm not really that big of a believer in God and all this stuff. But there should be something out there, if it's a god or the many gods of any other religion. I don't know. Probably will never know, and I think everybody should just live as they think without trying to preach at other people how they should live or behave according to their religion. Yeah, a little bit stupid theme for trucking. Yeah, but in the sense of the Japanese Christmas, as I said, nothing Christmas. There was the Japan living foreign, I think it's Canadian YouTuber, I'm not sure, Dogen, and he made quite a few years ago a fun little YouTube video about Christmas, and
keep left.
In Japan he said we don't have the Christmas, which is Japanese pronunciation, Christmas. For Japan, because they're not Christian, they shouldn't have the Christmas, they should only have the Mass, which is the Christ took out of the Christmas. So, and he also went into the little thingy about last Christmas. If I don't forget it, I might put the link in there. I mean, Dogen in general, he makes or I'm not sure what he does lately. He made quite a few nice and fun videos about how Japan's culture is, and not in a mocking way, but in like kind of parody kind of way, but for how much parody it is, it's always true to the heart of the matter. Not sure if I did explain this correctly, but yeah. I'd say he gives a realistic insight in the vastly overly glazed Japanese culture that you see in the internet, on the internet. Lately, everything related to Japan is basically split into the Japan is horrible faction, which goes on about all the war stuff they did and the unspeakable experiments and war crimes that happened during World War II. And the other side is the Japan is living in 2050, glazing everything what might be able to be glazed and more. And that's mostly by quite a few people who basically never have been in Japan except their yearly 2-week holidays maybe. And I feel there are not that many YouTubers
Keep right. And then exit right.
out there or sites out there who view Japan as it is, like
Exit right.
any other country in the world. It has very great aspects and it has very not so great aspects as well, but oftentimes if you go into the critique of certain aspects, especially for people actually living, working in Japan, you get a horde of white knights, basically weebs, that tend to go on about how you can't critique Japan, and if you do, you just should go back to your own country if it's so bad here. Yeah, it's a little bit strange. And I always think if you love a country, you realistically want to get it to be the best version of its possible, right? Like, oh. Yeah, I love Japan. I live here for quite a few years. Oh, and I get snow, kind of. Nice. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, you would want the country you live in to be as good as it could be, so talking about stuff that's not good and which could be better is just the normal thing to do, which goes for your own country as well, in my opinion. If you live in a country and you say you're patriotic and stuff, then you should especially point out what is messed up and what should be better, because that's, for me, is what patriotic should mean. Like, you love your country, you support it, but you also should be able to see what's wrong with your own country if you are patriotic, and what should be fixed. But yeah. Oh boy, that went kind of political. And here I was just cruising Luosiana. And I think this snowy rain is coming because I put in the better snowflakes, and I think maybe I accidentally activated it already, so that's why the rain is like it is. Well, we'll just say it's starting to get very cold in Luosiana, and maybe the next time we drive here it might be getting white and snowy, so this is the prelude to that. As I've learned from the comment of another great trucker in my last episode, it is absolutely possible to have snow here. And in the end, even if it wouldn't be realistic, yeah, just for the fun and for how it looks, it's still nice.
Keep right. And then exit right. Exit right. Go straight on.
Let's overtake Jeff Bezos before he steals my job. Okay. Now we can drive nice and relaxed.
Go straight on.
That was a close one. Thank God nobody came from behind. And we are almost at our destination. Let's see how Monroe is. I haven't been there yet, so everything is brand new and undiscovered. And we discovered Monroe. Only a little bit to go and I even get a nice achievement.
Keep right. And then exit right. Exit right. Keep right. And then turn right. Turn right.
Let's follow the bus.
Go straight on.
And I'm basically blocking the road, kind of. Which is not the best way to handle this, but I hope I will be forgiven. Oh! Somebody rammed his truck in a water hydrant, I think. Is it called hydrant again in English? Which makes... No, that's not a water hydrant. That's a pipe burst water pipe, it seems. And I seem to be right in time for the end of this delivery and take a little break after that. Get a nice sleep in and then maybe head to Wonderland.
Keep right. And then
We
turn
will
right.
see.
Turn right.
But for now, this will be all in this episode.
Keep right.
Just
And then
gotta
turn right.
drop off this nice
Turn
cargo. Open the door, please. Thank you very much. And where is our parking spot? Right in front of the others.
Here we are, safe and sound.
Easy job even for someone like me. Well, that's it for today's episode. IBC Containers from New Orleans in Louisiana to Monroe, still in Louisiana. And I hope you enjoyed it a little bit, even if my today's talking point was a little bit political. But anyways, I also hope if you did enjoy it, you will leave me a like or even subscribe to my channel. And maybe we can meet again in another video. Until then, have a great time and see you. Bye.